Birthday greetings today. May God bless you, we pray. Live for Jesus, dear Aiden. May he guide you always. How old are you?
Oh, yeah. 16.
Wednesday. Hey y'all, happy Sunday and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. It is Sunday afternoon. I was gonna say Sunday morning, but it is Sunday afternoon. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. Church was so good today, like so good. We finished up Jonah and it was about anger and it was just so good. It was just a needed lesson and I just really enjoyed it. I was gonna say I can link it, but it won't be up for like another week or whatever, but anyway, it was so good. Anyhow, I am back out on my porch. It's actually so cold today. I have a new ornament on my porch, an old dresser. I'm going to give this to my brother and sister-in-law that just bought a new house. Their boys need a dresser. And I am such a sentimental person. It is so hard for me to get rid of things. So hard. You guys have seen me declutter over the years. It's so hard to. And this dresser, literally, there's nothing extravagant. I mean, it's just a simple, it's got issues, like not issues. It actually is a really fantastic working. The drawers work great. It's really well made. It's like old, got the dovetails, all that kind of stuff. It's a great dresser, but it's like not like a family heirloom or anything like that, I guess. But in my brain, I guess it's become because it was given to Scotty and I before we got married because we needed a dresser and a dining room table, and a lady gave us one. And so it's been Scotty and I's, and it was in Riley's room, and it was in Aiden's room latest. It just came out of Aiden's room. And I was thinking about putting it back in my room, but I don't want a tall dresser. I've just been like tossing it back and forth. And so I finally decided, after it's sitting in my way for multiple weeks since it's been out of Aiden's room, I'm like, you know what? It can go. It can go. It can leave my house. I'm going to be okay with it. It's still in the family. Now it's passed down to my nephews and they're going to love it. And it's a great dresser. It's nice and sturdy. It's got the original wheels on it. Like it's an old piece. It's nice. Again, just had to like emotionally detach from it so that I could physically detach from it. And I think I have. And again, I can go visit it anytime I want to if it really is that big of a deal. So anyway, it is leaving hopefully tonight. I needed a texter and reminder to bring the truck so that they can take this thing home with them. But the boys brought it out here so that it's out of the house so we could vacuum the floor. And Aiden has taken a lot more things out of there and put back in his room. We put some stuff in the attic. We put the Christmas decorations back in the attic. I finished decorating the house, so that's all done. But the last step was to come out here and decorate the porch. Finish decorating the porch. So I got my pillows and my blankets. So there's going to be pillows and blankets there and pillows and blankets over here. And then I'll just show you the after. So, nothing extravagant, but it just makes it look so cozy. And it's just the finishing chef's kiss touch on the porch. So I'm going to set that up really quick, go back in the house, show you the few decorations. We're going to make some bread together. Then we're having chicken and dumplings. We just had chicken and dumplings a few weeks ago for family dinner night, but Brooklyn's here and she loves my chicken and dumplings. So I'm going to make chicken, and Riley also missed it. She wasn't home yet. So the girls want chicken and dumplings. So that is what's happening for dinner. So we're going to go cook together here in a few minutes. But first of all, let's turn this pile of stuff into something cute. Okay. And then this little bit of nothingness into something cute. Okay, I did multiple iterations, but I think that's the winner. I turned the Merry Christmas pillow around. And yeah, I put them on both ways. I'll pop in the different pictures I took, but I think this is the winner. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of liked them all on one side, but I did put this blanket on this side, but I don't really like it over here. And then this is what this looks like. So I think it's fine. Again, cozy and cute, and that's all I needed. It's a busy traffic day today. There's lots of cars. I keep having to pause and talk. I'm over it though, so I'm going inside. So back in the house. Oh, Brooklyn's taking a nap on the couch, so we're going to be quiet. Okay, let me show you the few little things that I added to. All right, first of all, watching Home Alone. I put my Disney ornaments down here, just the light here. And I found my missing ones. So there's those. And then I put just my little flight to Egypt down here with my little sleigh. And then my mother-in-law gave me this. She didn't sell it yesterday in the craft fair, so she let me have it, and I love it so much. I'm going to hang it on my door, but I don't have a hanger, so it's going to hang out right there for now. And then in here, I set up the table. Just a few decorations. I've got candles on the way. I'm going to put a candle up there. But then the Mickey train. It's so noisy, though. I want it to just run all the time, but it's so noisy. Oh, now the light has adjusted. I don't know if that was just my screen or if just recording was weird. But there's that. And then I set up my nativity. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this so much. My nativity scene. My cousin bought it for me my first Christmas being married. She was up visiting and said, "You need a nativity scene." So pretty. Okay, I forgot. I'm also going to make some kind of apple crisp or something because I have 4 real sad apples. Nobody's going to eat these things, so I might as well bake with them. I also have a little bit of apple pie filling. I have a can of apple pie filling, so I'm going to just mix the two and make like an apple crumble for dessert tonight. And yeah, just go all out. But it's already 4 and everybody's coming at 5, so I need to get a move on. So I'm going to make some bread. And I need to find my tripod. Maybe it's still in the car. I did not unpack my car from the craft fair last night. So I definitely should have done that today. Probably just going to drive around with it in my car tomorrow and unpack it tomorrow. Hopefully it's warmer tomorrow, but I doubt it's going to be. My hair's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we sang happy birthday to Aiden at church this morning. We always do like the week's birthdays on that Sunday. And so we sang happy birthday to him. It's always such a fun tradition. Definitely makes me miss my daddy on those days that one of us goes up because he used to do the announcements and everything. And he would stand with the birthday person. And so it was just always sweet to stand up there with my daddy or their grandpa, you know. So anyway, I'm going to go find my tripod. And then we're going to make some bread. And then we're going to make some dumplings. And then we're going to make some apple cobbler. But not in that order. Bread, apple cobbler, then dumplings. Okay, done with my crisp and my bread. And if you watch really closely to that time lapse, I actually considered doing a voiceover, so maybe I already talked about it. You can see the exact moment I knew I made a horrible mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I just literally just reached in the cabinet and grabbed a measuring cup. Didn't even look at the measuring cup, just scooped out shortening, plopped it in the bread. Realized I put in 3/4 of a cup instead of 1/3 of a cup. So I had to double my bread, which I was gonna do anyway, but not in the manner that it happened. I was gonna make 2 separate batches instead of one huge double batch. And I also only have like 1.5 cups of flour left, probably, maybe 2, but I need 3 for my dumplings. So I just text Katie before I filmed, and she said, caught me just in time. So they're gonna grab a couple cups of flour for me and bring it. The Flippos should already be on their way. So I knew I wouldn't have caught them in time because they live further away. So anyhow, dinner's going swimmingly. No, it's fine. It's going to be just fine. I also didn't quite have enough yeast for a double batch, but I did it anyway, so it's going to be just fine. So, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm actually going to try and let it rise, the full hour, and then put it in. I'll have to bake it 2 separate because I only have 2 bread pans. But anyway, I need to cover this. I've got it on the stove. Got my chicken started. Yeah, got my chicken started. Everything's going. My crisp. I keep calling it a cobbler. It's not a cobbler. It's crisp. Is in the oven. So it should be ready to come out pretty soon, actually. So, all right. I'm going to go sit down for the next 15 minutes till people get here. Then I'm going to make some dumplings and we'll film again when we start making our dumplings.
What happened? Did you guys do the parade? Was Kinsley or Durst in it?
I missed that.
Yeah. So we...
All right, dinner's ready. What are these called? Chicken and dumplings. Bread. More bread in the oven. All the things we need. And then my crisp is looking pretty crisp. I'm excited about it. And then more bread in the oven. All right, y'all, it is the end of the night. It's been hours since I have vlogged. So much has happened, but nothing at all also. I think I vlogged dinner last. Everything was delicious and everybody loved everything. The apple crisp is gone. The chicken and dumplings are gone. There is bread left. But anyway, I think it's because we had dessert and normally everybody just snacks on the bread the rest of the night. But anyway, I took dinner to Mama after everybody left. They were here till 8 and then everybody left at 8. Took dinner over to Mama's, visited with her till 9, and now it's 10:16. So I think it was just a little after 9 when I got back home. But in the living room, kind of watching the Chiefs game with Scotty, kind of Christmas shopping, kind of just scrolling my phone. And also kind of talking to a person. So update on the strangers that were at our door last night. We did post on Facebook because this morning we found out that not only did they come to our house, they went to my mom's house and they drove through her yard and her flower bed and through the woods. It was really weird. And so before they came here, they were there. And so then we're like, okay, something's fishy about all of this. And then Riley's like, oh, I forgot. I woke up in the middle of the night because there was a light shining in my window, like not a creepy light. Okay. It was headlights, headlights shining in my window. And there was a white truck parked up on the hill and the lights were shining right in my window. And like, right whenever I was like kind of coming like, oh gosh, there's a vehicle parked there, they pulled off. Well, that was a white vehicle at my mom's house and here and again at 3:00 in the morning. And so we decided we were going to go ahead and post on Facebook. And so we posted on both of our community pages and nobody came forward like in the comments or anything. Nobody was like, oh, this is this person or this person. But the person reached out to me on Messenger and said, hey, please take down that post. We didn't steal anything, blah, 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 And I'm like, we didn't say you stole anything. We said these people were at our door. They dropped something in our yard, which when we were leaving for church this morning, I was like, there's something over there in the yard. And so I get out and go look, and it's a glove and a cigarette lighter. So nothing big, but they did drop something in our yard, and we had questions for them. Why were they at our door at almost 10 p.m. last night? Why did they go to my mom's house and drive through her yard and her flower beds and tear some stuff up, when they did that? And so we just wanted to talk to them. Sorry, I'm trying to take my shoes off my bed and figure out what in the world just looks suspicious, Maybe they weren't up to no good, but they weren't up to no good. Maybe they weren't up to no good. Yeah, that's right. But we didn't know. It looked sketchy and it looked suspicious. And so anyway, she said, we didn't steal anything. So take that post down. Everybody is reaching out to us because they're seeing your post and they're accusing us of stealing stuff. And all of our family and stuff is saying that we stole stuff. And I was like, we never said you stole anything. We just said that you dropped something in our yard and we were going to get it back to you. I said the main reason we were reaching out that we didn't want to put all over Facebook was that we got you on a different camera driving through a yard and tearing up my mom's yard. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Yes, that was us. My boyfriend's truck doesn't have reverse. And so when we got down there, he couldn't turn around. And I was yelling at him, like, just because you can't reverse doesn't mean you can drive through somebody's yard. And so anyway, so they confessed to that. They only stole a brownie out of our thing. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, I just messaged her. We've been talking back and forth all night. Anyway, she said that they were looking for somebody and it was supposedly somebody near us. And so they knocked on our door trying to find this person they were looking for. And I was like, well, who were you looking for? Maybe I could help you find them. And I said, plus you said you were going to come back tomorrow on our camera. And so we thought you maybe were looking for us, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we've been talking like all night long. So the last message I sent her was, okay, you seem like a nice enough girl. Your boyfriend does not seem very kind to you. Hopefully he's kinder to you than it appears. I don't know you. This person you were looking for does not have a good reputation in our area. I hope that you're making better life choices. I was like just trying to youth leader her up, They were younger and like not teenagers, but young adults for sure. So I was just trying to like counsel and be like, I hope that you're making good life choices. Sorry, my phone's about to die. I gotta go plug it in. And so just trying to like be kind, And so I said, well, take the post down or we can edit it to say that, you didn't steal anything. You did come forward, told us why you were on our porch, yada, yada, or we can just take it down, whatever. And the items that you dropped in our yard, if you want them back, I'll get them back to you or whatever. And she has not messaged me back, but I did not message her back for hours because we had the minis here. So, and the Flippos, minis and Flippos. We had the whole gang here tonight and Brooklyn. So it was a whole full house and it was wonderful and lovely. And Kyle was even here for a little while. Yeah, it was a full house tonight. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys because I told you I would update you if anything else happened with the whole porch visitor story. So hasn't quite come to an end yet because she might take my message totally wrong and cuss me out and who knows whatever. But if that happens, there was no other reason to subscribe for Vlogmas, it's this. The saga continues, right? So I will update you after she emails me back or messages me back tomorrow, I guess. But anyway, that's going to do it for this vlog. Now you have the update. We've cooked dinner. We've decorated the house. We've cleaned the house. Oh my gosh, my house is so clean right now. Parts of my house, okay? There's a reason I'm not turning around and you can see my bedroom, okay? Parts of my house are so clean right now. It's lovely. All the boxes are put back in the attic. Aiden's stuff is dispersed mostly where it's supposed to be. I feel a little bit lighter today. So it's been a good day. We did some cooking together and decorating together and hanging out together. So I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Vlogmas every day this month. Thanks so much for coming along with me today on this one. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.